Hello everyone, welcome to Scott Reviews Things in 4.5 minutes. And what am I looking at this time is December, Christmas. I'm looking at the Christmas episode of The Addams Family. Came in the second season called Christmas with the Addams Family, or The Addams Family Christmas, one of the two. Now, I'm a big fan of the Addams Family. I know there was always this big, the Addams Family or the Munsters. I've always been in the Addams Family corner. I think the writing on the Addams Family was a little more clever, a little more darker than the Munsters. But both television shows, the humor came from outside people coming into the home. And that's where most of the humor would come from. Outside people come into the home, freak out, run away. They'd met the lion, Thing, Lurch, Cousin It. Now, this episode is different because all the conflict comes from inside the house. It starts off where the neighbor who has told Pugsley and Wednesday that there is no Santa Claus. And I don't know, that's just awful. There is two small children. Why would you do that? Even if you didn't like, maybe that's it. Maybe they didn't like the Addams Family and they told these kids that Santa wasn't real. And Morticia and Gomez are rightfully angry. So they guarantee that Santa is going to show up on Christmas. And the rest of the episode is incredibly, incredibly sweet. For this darkish 60s weird sitcom, it's an incredibly sweet episode. Where, first of all, they hire Uncle Fester to be Santa. And Uncle Fester goes up on the roof and gets stuck in the chimney. And all the rest of the family starts freaking out. It's like, Uncle Fester's not going to be here as Santa. What are we going to do? And each family member individually dresses up as Santa. And they all give toys to Wednesday and Pugsley. And it's just incredibly sweet and excellent to see. And this episode is heavy on Pugsley and Wednesday. Most episodes, they're only in it for a little bit. Sometimes they're not even in it at all. This one is heavily Pugsley and Wednesday. And we've known throughout the years, listening and watching the show, that Gomez and Morticia are a very, very loving husband and wife. But in this episode, we also see the bond between Pugsley and Wednesday. They are siblings. They are brother and sister. They love each other. They're on each other's side. A lot of these sitcoms you'd see where the brother and sister are butting heads. This is a very loving relationship between a brother and a sister. They're always looking out for each other. And they realize that everybody in the family is dressing up as Santa Claus. And they appreciate it. They appreciate that their whole family went out of their way to make them happy on Christmas Day. So we get the love of the family for the kids, but we also get the reciprocal love of the kids to the family. They know it's not Santa, but they don't care. They appreciate the gesture. They get presents from all the family members. And what they really want to do is give the presents to other kids that aren't as fortunate as them to have such a loving family. So not only is it a great message from the family that they'll do anything from the kids, they brought the kids up right, saying that we have more than we need. Let's give these presents to other kids that may need them, that may want them. So I can't speak highly enough of this Christmas episode. It has everything. And at the end, of course, we get the real Santa Claus has shown up and given presents. So not only do the kids have faith and love in their family, they also have, the joy of the real Santa Claus showing up.
Wonderful Christmas.
Yes, darling. There's only one thing missing.
Goody. What?
That.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.